All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and it's your boy Dave coming back at you live. It is a happy Thursday. Hope you guys had a fantastic sleep. Looking forward to an awesome trading day with you guys. Let's get started with the market news. We got the S&P 500 eked out a small gain for the second day in a row yesterday, rising 0.16%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was nearly flat, ending the day 0.04% higher. Meanwhile, the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite saw a bigger move, rising 0.49% for the day as tech shares gained. Amazon shares jumped 3.9%, hitting an all-time high and topping a $2 trillion market cap for the first time. Outside of big tech stocks, the market was mostly sluggish, leading to speculation about whether the 2024 rally, largely powered by NVIDIA, has run its course. All right, getting into our watch list this morning. Started off a little bit slow and then started pick back up here in pre-market. Let's start off with IONM. This is our current number one gainer. Stock is up 150%. And so far, currently, the stock is at about 59 cents a share. Okay, so if we zoom out of the Trade Ideas chart here, you can see we got a nice breakout at 58 cents and ran all the way up to about 77 or 76 cents. So right now, we're back down to where we started at 58. What does that mean? Well, our previous nice breakout level is going to be used as a nice support level. So what that means is, for those that love buying the support areas, this is showing as a pretty good area right here. This is around the 200 EMA and also aligns with that 58 cent level there. So you don't want to be risking too much more below this. Is a good area for a low risk, high reward entry because market's going to open up here in about 8 minutes. So I think this area, the only thing you need to keep in mind is we are a little bit below VWAP, so we just need that nice VWAP roll here, bounce and hold above the 58. Okay, now getting into the company itself, let's take a look at what is IONM and if there is any news this morning. So this is a low float. Anything under 10 million float is considered low float. It's going to be volatile, right? So 7 million float on this one. It's a USA healthcare company, and I don't see any new news. So there is no news, but it's got an average volume so far today at 86 million volume, 86 million volume traded, when on average it trades at less than less than 1 million volume. So we got a lot of activity here today on IONM. Moving forward, I have NLSP on the watch. So let's take a look at that one. It's the top second gainer currently, trading at 35 cents a share. Not something that I personally traded today, but it is keeping up above the 89 EMA here. It looks like 44 cents was the pre-market high. It will be good if we can get this VWAP roll. Okay, VWAP roll plus this downtrend line here. So it's going to be that nice combination of that lower high plus the VWAP breakout to the pre-market high back at 44, and breaking above that should lead up towards, 50 cents or so. So NLSP, this one is a Switzerland biotech company, 26 million afloat. So it's a mid-flow stock. Today it announced promising preclinical results for Parkinson's disease treatments. Okay, so keeping an eye on NLSP if we get more volume at the VWAP downtrend breakout. All right, moving forward, I have BSFC. This is the top third gainer currently. And so far, we got a nice breakout play here from $3. Okay. And then we're looking for a nice candle break at 340. So right now, we're not really getting that 340 break here. You can see these are all wicks right now at the moment. So we're going to wait until 340 breaks for us to see that continued run. You can see BSFC has a history of running nicely. Okay. If you go back just on May last month, stock went as high as $7.34. So you got a lot of potential on this. Right now, at the moment, we're in the 3 level, so we can't be dreaming about $7 yet. We got to go step by step. So 3, and then the next whole number would be what? $4. So I think $4 area would be our current, the next 30 minutes to an hour, a reasonable high max target for now. Okay. Obviously, we do not want to see the stock going below $3. Why? Because that was our first entry level. Now, if you look back on this one, though, it did dip down below 3. Where did it dip down to, though? It did and held balance above the VWAP. So you have to use the VWAP as your solid support level. So if that price action comes down to the VWAP, which I see it at $2.99 right now, $3 range, you're going to have to make sure you give a little bit of room to kind of wick down and then see if we can get that nice jump back on up and produce that 340 break for continuation. Going into this company on BSFC, this is a very low float stock. Okay, when I say very low float, it's anything under 1 million float. Okay, so this is a micro float. It's going to be easy to move. We get some buyers coming in here. USA Packaged Food Company. They announced the 2024 revenue guidance of at least 65% growth with anticipated annual run rate greater than $20 million. So we have that nice headline, positive news, micro float, has a history of running nicely. And if you look at the daily chart, so I'd say let's make sure that this puppy continues to be magnet near that VWAP, get that VWAP roll, get it this thing popping up, not pooping on up, popping on up towards pre-market 345, break through that, and then we get that nice $4. All right, so that's my thoughts. Now if VWAP cracks, then you know what, it's boohoo. It's just gonna go all the way down probably to the 200, and we got plenty of other runners. So make sure you guys have your risk management set. As always, next stock is CASI, CASI. So this one is currently trading at $4.68. Let's see what's going on here. So CASI, yeah, we're just not getting any good breakouts here this morning on this one. So I was looking for a 525, and then it looked like it was going here for a little bit, and then now we are not doing a good job here. So 525. Let me pull it up on my other chart and see what the exact. So if you look at 525, these are all wicks here on the Heikin Ashi. So we never really got this 525 here breaking out. So we still haven't. I mean, there was another one at 570. So these are all areas that we have to look for these nice Heikin Ashi candlestick breakout levels. If we're not seeing that breakout, those are all fake out levels. So right now, if you look at the 525 level, you got a little needle pokes. So right now at the moment, it looks like it's going to be far-fetched from seeing that $5 break again. So for now on CASI, we're going to have to stay put. But looking into the company, this is another low flow stock. It's at about 6 million in flow, and it's a Chinese healthcare company. So one thing you have to keep in mind is, a lot of times, if there's no theme on Chinese names, Chinese runners, tickers, then you're just not going to see a whole lot of volume. So at the moment, this is probably my least favorite stock, right? And then last but not least, I have VIGL, which was sort of the back pocket this morning, but it didn't also get that nice breakout that we wanted to see. So with this one, I was looking for a 525. So just couldn't break that big resistance level, lower highs, and it's all the way down to 448. So probably right now, let's just say CASI and VIGO, least favorite. If we can replace that right now, I would watch MLGO again, because look what happens. MLGO alert went out and we got that 1750. We talked about this many times. It's a multi-day runner. It's been running day after day, and here we are again today on MLGO, just popped up to a high of 1862 from the 1750 break. All right, folks, market's gonna be opening up here right now. And right now I'm gonna be watching BSFC. This is currently my favorite stock. So here we go. And then we can still watch the MLGO to make sure we hold above that 1750 line. NQ today looks like, it already came out with the 8:30, high impact news time. We also have one at 10 o'clock, which is pending home sales. The deviation 2 line is going to be a very strong resistance right now. So we have not been able to break through that today. And if you think about the bear side, I mean, really, the bears haven't even gotten their pink deadline. So with this being popped up so far in pre-market, I do expect a pullback here into this deviation 2 line. BSFC, guys. BSFC, we are looking good here. We got to get this nice solid break. We got a new high of day, but we need 340 now. We got 407 uphold here on BSFC. Look at that, 407 uphold. There we go. Looking beautiful. I would look at MLGO and FFIE. Those have been very good. So 411 uphold on BSFC. And Q looks like it is breaking the deviation 2 line right now. And on the 15-minute chart, looks like we got a high all the way up to 2,000, excuse me, 20,045. So market on the NASDAQ just did go red to green. And so that means that that's the same thing for Mr. NQ. BSFC #1 play here, second round. Ding, ding, ding here. We got a triple top look right now on BSFC. We need to get this 365 out of the way. But for now, for those that took the 340, you should be good. And we just need to make sure that if we want to see more now, we got a Pierce 365. Okay, so 365 triple top right now on BSFC. Hopefully you guys all saw that at the moment. Okay, triple top right now. Let me go ahead and put a line there. Okay, so NQ, we are all the way up to this 2045 line. I'm going to put that line there. That's going to be the next area of resistance here. So let's see. I am a little confused by the RSI. Oh, interesting. I guess this is, oh yeah, this is the opening candle here. So that's crazy. Just this 1 5-minute candle here. There we go. All right, so there's a new second candle here. BSFC at the moment, though, for my stock guys, we are made another new high of the day. The flip. Okay, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here, folks. So no longer a triple top look since it, well, broke the 365 for now. Okay, what a big spike here on NQ.
GOEX. NXL. MBIO. NXL. GOEKABL.
Okay, we got the second play 340. That's gonna have to be our current support.
BPOS. Power. BPT.
Okay, NQ is just have a next line here at 2086. Uh, 85, I think 85. On that line. All right, in the meantime, right now we got BSFC still holding nicely.
Novas. EIGL. Power. South. MBB. No. Shot. NXL. T.
Okay, so we're breaking above this line now. We got now then 20,131. NQ's just being a complete bullwhore right now. We got BSFC cracking 340. IONM. IONM, let's see here. Yeah, IONM got a bounce off the 50-cent line now. It's coming up to 60 cents. We're gonna break out of this lower high, and probably at this point they'll try to go up towards the 65. It does.
Shot.
FI was also a good play earlier. And we got as high as the 69.
Shot. GOEX. MGOL. GTV. GOEX.
Okay, looks like FFI is going to come straight back down to where it started at 57 from the alert.
Shot.
Yeah, I think out of all the stock right now, BSFC is probably still my favorite right now. A lot of these stocks are pulling back just because, if you look at MLGL, BSFC, FFI, all of these stocks have been running up here from pre-market into the market opening. So you got that short window. So you're gonna have to expect that drop here a little bit on the market opening. So NQ is very overbought, got up to 82 here on the 5-minute chart. So you are going to have to expect that nice pullback. Right now, though, you got the deviation 2 line as your support. So pretty crazy bullish move from red to green here. Looking to see if there's anything else. MLGO got tanked after hitting nice 1880. It's that, by the way, MLGO is straight down to the 500 EMA if anyone's interested on that. So MLGO 500 on the 1.
GOBS. GOBS. UPST. GOBS. IONF.
Okay, so BSFC is cracking $3. You cracked a VWAP, so that's a bye-bye birdie. Because you got a short window here to make a new high day, which we accomplished. Again, VWAP cracks and no more interest. Seems to me this week, the theme has been, hey, let's pump it up in pre-market, and then there's nothing really running. Everything's just getting dumped at the market opening here on the small cap side. Today on the NQ, obviously, we had a very high impact news at 8:30. That caused it to be, bullish, to be nice pop here, but it is a little bit over inflated there. So yeah, the initial jobless claims and then the GDP, durable goods orders. Now, keep in mind, in 20 minutes, we have the pending home sales, which is also going to be a high impact time. IONM, we are coming back on up. I don't want to really play this until I see that VWAP, solidifying and breaking. I do like to see that move up to 70 cents again. The 70-cent mark here again, that would be nice.
GOBS. GOBS. NXL. Else. GOBS. No, SPWR.
Mm,
6. SCC. Sear. NTLA. NXL. Done. UPST, LTR, and then LTVR.
okay, so I'm gonna retract couple plays like CASI, VIGL, and Sing. I'm just not interested in those anymore. Obviously, they're just not gonna be able to break those levels today. There will be better opportunities if it does get momentum earlier. It's just too far away from breaking out those levels. NQ is just holding this trend line at the moment, so it is still relatively bullish. I mean, it's still bullish.
FIS, NXL, STN. TLIR, SPRST, NTLA. NXL. LTBR, shot, shot. MMFT. LTBR, EVA, LTBR. Beer. NR, there. BRB. RKN. That's MXL. S double R. PRN. SFIR. CGC. SPC. Double real. GRND. GRND. SCDG.
GOVX is top second gear right now. I'm watching this one here on the side. 418 is an up ball. Just
REKR.
I'm just watching here. This is getting some momentum. I try to aim for that $4. Well, look at the daily chart here though. It's almost up there, so reaching its peak.
GOVX. GRND. Apps. NCNO. GRND. SCDG. LPSM. NO. RXT. RXTLA. PRNE. GOVX. GOVX. MBIO. NCNO. REAX. DLO. BTDR. TSVT. Here. TRSP.
Right now, NQ, we are making a little bit lower highs.
NPOS. LRH. Fund. House. REKR. MBIO.
Okay, testing support right here on NQ. It's cracking now. Obviously, now we're getting a nice pullback down to the 50 EMA. So it just hit $4 here on GOVX.
RTS.
It's going to be a very strong natural resistance line. Looks like we are going to be now making lower highs and lower lows here now that the trend line did crack. We got the 14 EMA support there on the 5-minute chart next.
RMA. LS. MBIO. IB.
Okay, and Q dropping down nicely.
REKRTX. SRRK power.
Okay, so that 14 EMA should be the next
Column.
level to crack if the bears want to continue this downtrend here.
CGNT. ABOS. IBB. IBBT.
Looks like we're almost down towards back to 20,000 mark.
ABOS. ABOS.
PSFC, let's keep an eye out for that $3 whole dollar shuffle line.
Well, ATNT. RSP. ATEX. ATEX. Column. Here. SMR. RXT. West T. ACMR. SRRK.
The OBX9's rejection to $4 there. You got that 200 right there on the daily, right? So good area to sell off. NQ just tested a little bit 14 EMA at the 1-minute chart, so a little bit of a resistance line there. It's looking like a little bit like yesterday where market opening is a little dry again. $7 hit on Cala. I want to see the other names, but man, they're not pulling up, man. They're all going straight down to the 500 EMA.
ATNT. PR6.
Oh yeah.
Power.
Yeah, MLGO got a nice little bounce off the 500, then I would like IONM to do the same. So if IONM can get that 50-cent break, that would be nice. So let's see if we can get that move back up to the mark there. Looks like NQ is still making lower highs. Rejection into that 14 EMA.
Six. SPC. BMTA. EBS. ARB. Brothers. Fund. Hager. SPC. CG. EBS. CRSP. ULCC. BTDR. ARB.
So looks like market after a nice pop got a massive pullback. So we're gonna have to probably continue this downtrend line here. Most of the big bullish move already happened, right? So let's just kind of watch here to see if we can continue this downtrend line here. And then I am watching for that 50-cent break.
Starts. Alright, take off. Hager. ACNRTY. ULCC. BTDR. LRHC. MTLA. RPT. Riley. BLNK. Power. MBIO. Belgium. SDIG. WWW. CTRI. ADNT. ACMR.
Okay, it's testing back up to this downtrend line here on NQ. Small caps is just so slow right now, guys. So I'm gonna have to pay attention a little bit more closely on this NQ today. So we're looking like it. Let's see if it's gonna be able to break back up here on NQ. Okay, so it looks like it's trying to reverse back up a little bit. We have the deviation 2 line that we got to get back above.
INFD. LWGOSELL. GRDI. WWW. SPC. CRS. NRDY. AQST. ROM. GOVX. RDDT. Riley. GLB. IBBD. MBIO. IBBT, IBBT, IBBT. ACMR. Brian.
Yeah, right now we got a little wick. I want to see that confirmation. See if that body's going to be able to close above the deviation 2 line.
Brothers. Hello, LDRDR. NTLM, Tahiti, INFT. Seer, HNST. Brian. ATEX. ASO. ATEX, 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 ATEX. Bud, ATEX, MBIO, LPSN. Brian.
Okay, and keep looking bullish shares. I have a line at that 2085. We got to break through.
Tab. ATEX. DRBN.
GOVX is just, I guess, the herd is just shifting to GOVX today. So I'll watch GOVX.
MBIO. EVGO. Riley. RXT. RXT. ABOS. BTDR. ABOS.
Watching for that 425 here on GOVX.
Aether. Mama. Rob. ABOS. MBIO. Riley. Rob. BTDR. Aether. Wells. MLGO. TLS. Tab.
GOVX. GOVX.
GOVX. Here.
New high day on GOVX. And MLGO just got a brand new high of day from the 500 EMA dip. So that MLGO worked out really nicely there. You got GOVX right now. That got the momentum. $19.17 line for MLGO. Uh, 19. I'm just gonna round it up 20 line resistance. That needs to break next on the MLGO. GOVX so far we got up to the 460. So we're looking good from the 425 breakout entry.
MCI. EWTX, ASRT. Ryan. LIFW. ULC. MRUS. Sun. 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 GOVX.
Hey, GOVX looking good. This is where the herd is finally, everyone's aligned here. Uh, and Q still lower highs. Only thing holding up this is 14 EMA here at that 36 line, 20,036 line there. So it's bouncing off from that line again. In the meantime, GOVX, we are grinding on up nicely. You got that $5, 532 uphold on GOVX. Very nice day here, folks. Okay.
GOVX.
537 uphold showing on GOVX.
LTI, you are one.
Okay, NQ pushing back up a bit here. Just trying to test that deviation 2 line again. Let's see if it's going to break or not.
MR,
Okay, looking like it's trying to do a nice breakout here. We gotta get this 85 out of the way, which we are, so that's good.
BRC. RGT, Ryan, TPST. ACMR, Asphalt,
Okay, so GOVX is gonna need to hold at 25 EMA and $4 here. In the meantime, MLGO is testing that 1920 line. So if you look at the Higinashi candlesticks on MLGO, we need that body closing above 1920. It's poking above it right now. So if we can do that, MLGO should get 20 plus here shortly.
Ryan. Benchino. SC. ACI, Fun. AIR, OL, ACMR, MLGO,
Okay, MLGO looking great. That 1920 was really nice.
INFT, WRBY,
There's a new high of the day here on NQ. This thing is a ripper today.
BRC, AMLX, GOVX, Beer, BTYX,
Okay, also GOVX and MLGO, those are top two right now. GOVX, another new high of the day, 539 up pult.
Down, RBN, YRX. I. HYGR.
Okay, coming up to $5 on GOVX.
Amsway. 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 RS. BNGO. GFCO.
Market is nice and healthy green.
RC. What?
Almost $20 on MLGO. Okay, $20 test here.
Test. LIFW. AFX. LGI.
MLGO, very nice.
FTL. URBN. ADNT.
$20 is now your support.
What? LB. But. RX. RZ. But 6.
Okay, we got a very nice new high day here on MLGO 2150 now. Okay, MLGL still going very nicely.
Darn.
2271 up, Paul.
XRS.
2298 up, Paul.
AMLX.
2364 up, alt.
down. Oh. 到 CGC。 LTS, BCAB.
Okay, we're gonna need to get a re-break at 2150 on MLGO. So if we can get that, then I do want to see MLGO going for a nice continuation.
LG1. LFA.
Let's see if we can close here at 2150 and start moving up.
BNGO, BFS, URBN, TCRF, BKKT. HYPR. Yes. That's KLG. RC. SPRB. I will find that.
2412 is showing as the uphold. Right now, you don't want to see 10 EMA crack. It's got this setup here. 10 EMA flag here needs to go.
RBN.
Man, dude, come on. $23.87. So they lowered it.
BNGO. Any.
2360.
Yes. RNG. ACB. HUD. PGY. NAB.
I think NQ is getting kind of looking a little bearish here. We're just constantly not being able to break above the deviation 2 line now. So it's got to make its decision soon.
URBN. MRNS.
MLGO still the top player.
Well. HYAC. Pro. What?
Okay, so we're getting that nice pullback down to that 14 EMA here on a 5-minute chart.
HBTY. Side. Side. HXL.
2360 uphold still on MLGO.
FS. Power. OM. RKM.
Okay, guys, we're gonna take a quick 5 minute stretch break, and then we're gonna get ready for 11 a.m. rubber dip time in the next 30 minutes. So be back. Everyone take a little quick stretch break and we'll go from there. But right now, MLGO is my top play and we are looking good. Nice dollar run so far. PT hit. Let's get this thing continuing to go higher lows. All right, be right back. All right, guys, we got 20 minutes till 11 a.m. rubber dip time.
BSTM, win. OM. Baba. STM. Raw. RNG. TPON. INFR. QTRX. ABL. HEYA. TTBC. ADMT. BSCO. HXL. PT. Baba. IFI. STBN. NLGO. PGNR. SBFM. PWSB. Win. No. No. BSCO. BFS. Rare. RNG. Base. MBLY. BLS. HXL. BSTM. KABL. WRBY. URBN. NLGR. NPWR. ADMT. Raw. RNG. UROY. BSCO.
Okay, guys. So MLGO, we got as high as 25.50, and now we are held it down. So we're gonna have to wait for the 10:49 and 25 seconds for the unhalt. On the 5-minute chart, NQ is bearish. We are downtrending, making lower highs and potentially about to make a lower low here. Let's go down the list here. GOVX almost got the $5 today. Great, breakout 425. 425 now is your support. So we do need to make sure that 425 does hold.
Base.
Testing another area here. We got to make sure.
LPSN. AA. Win.
bounces there on the 5-minute chart here. Let's see.
RBL. URBN. Rare. SMMG. ABOS.
Okay, so we are currently cracking.
SBSS.
So NQ so far coming down.
EYPT. LPSN. WIN. ADMT. WRBY.
Now with GOBX, I would watch this lower high pattern to break. And then look for that $5 if we can still hold that $4 into the afternoon.
URBN. NLG. Gamma. Yes. KBYL. Rare.
I would also watch IONM. Again, we do need to get this thing back above the 50-cent mark, so keeping an eye on that one.
Lila. ADMT. HGTY. EXLW. HUYA. LPSN. URBNs. JPGS. ALMLG. TLS. RNG. KBYO. Abba.
IONM coming on up. NQ getting a further crack. Again, you should know this area needed a bounce here and then try to see if it's going to reverse, but crack. Now we're continuing to come down here nicely.
No. UXLW. KBYO. SXT. LPSN.
Okay.
HY.
And Q getting to the oversold territory. Probably right now going in after 11 a.m. MLGO is probably going to be your best bet still because still above the VWAP. Everything else, GOVX is still holding above VWAP, so I like that. Those are probably my top two. IONM is trying to creep up and trying to do that VWAP role. So I will watch GOVX and MLGO still above VWAP, both top two names worth watching. Yeah, so that's just what I'm gonna put for now. We got 8 more minutes and then we're gonna be calling it a day. I'm gonna be calling it a day here.
No, no. No. HY.
Okay, MLGO cracked the trend though. So that's gonna be no go for now. It is still above the VWAP, but now GOVX looking just a tiny bit better still. But those are still gonna be my top two. I think NQ is gonna want to looks like it came close down to 20K, but we had the pink dev line here and the 200 and the deviation 2 line not too far away. I think it's gonna need to get that for the pullback unless the new they're trying to pull on a red to green move here again, but we'll see if the bulls want to keep their 20K.
No. OS. TMS. Java. Step. Time. And no. Apps. Yes, I'll definitely help you. RNG. OS. TMS. And no. No. HFL.
Hey, GOVX, we're starting to break out of the downtrend line. Like I said, it's starting to look a little more better after MLGO cracked that trend line and still holding the VWAP, but GOVX just has a bit better look here right now.
YCR. RNG. Anger. KEYO. Town. Pro.
All righty, guys. So GOVX will be my top watch here going past 11 a.m. But I'm gonna be getting off the mic now. So keep an eye on GOVX as we have potential for that 5+ move. We got 531 up pulse showing here on GOVX. NQ, if you look at the 5-minute chart, it's just bearish. That's making lower highs and looking like it's going to continue to make lower lows here. Unless this 50 EMA and the body holds and decides to pop up one more time towards 14 EMA. Other than that, guys, great job today. Market dipped red to green, and then now back to the neutral zone here on the NQ. We'll see if it's going to continue to plunge back to the red, but be smart. Make sure you guys have your risk management plan set. And you know what? If you get stopped out, you get stopped out, and then there's a new day. So take care, everybody, and God bless you all. Looking forward to an awesome Fast Money Friday, last trading day of the week. See you then.